that will make the bitches chase you. Number one, make her believe that you are higher than her. She gotta feel like she's winning something. She gotta think that you are the prize and that pretty much you talking to her is you doing her a favor. Because once the women think that your value is lower than her, she's not interested. Number two, you gotta make sure she is scared of losing you. Women will take advantage of you left and right and still keep you around. When a woman acts up, you gotta check her. The minute you don't check her, she's gonna be like, oh, he's a pushover, I can do whatever. Right there, you lost. And number three, talk about other women. So I'm not telling you, oh yeah, I fuck hella bitches, I got a roster. That's not what I'm telling you to do, so don't go do that. When you're on the street, you gotta let her know that your eyes are still open, that you still see other women. Nothing too excessive, but you can be walking and you can be like, oh, she got a great smile. Or, oh, she's pretty as hell. You gotta make sure that she knows that there's still competition. Yeah, maybe you have me, maybe we're vibing, we're cool, but yo, don't get it twisted. I still see other women.
She made some good points, but ultimately, it's not really three tricks. It's all the same thing. All she's really saying in these 3 points that she's trying to make, as a man, you have to know your value, right? You have to know that you're the prize. So she says to have her believe that you're the prize or, whatever. I don't care what the woman believes. It all starts with what you know as a man, what you know about yourself. This is called confidence, right? Confidence simply means that there is something that you know or something that you trust about your masculine identity, meaning that you embrace who you are as a man. OK, so you know that you're the prize, right? You are aware of your value. You know that you can change this woman's life. And here's the reason why you know that you can change her life, because you worked hard to change your life, right? Meaning you've worked hard to build a quality lifestyle for yourself, right? You took yourself from a certain stage in life to where you are now, right? They call it pulling yourself up by the bootstraps, right? But the bottom line is the reason that you know that you can change her life is because you changed your life. You developed a dope physique by going to the gym. You saved money and you fixed your credit score, and you used to drive a hoopty. Now you're driving a nicer car. You used to live with roommates and now you have your own apartment in the penthouse or whatever it is. And I'm not saying you have to have all these things. I'm just saying that you know your value because you are responsible for improving your life, right? You are responsible for improving your quality of life and your lifestyle. So that's how you know that you can do it for her. And you can do that in a bunch of different ways, because as a man, you provide so much, right? Your masculine identity, your masculine energy, your time and attention, your protection, your provision means so much to a woman. And especially if it's coming from a healthy, confident and compatible man, it means so much more. You understand? And you can help this woman's life in so many different ways just by, giving her game and information, right? You're there to protect. You have a certain level of consistency, right? Because that's a part of your masculine identity. You have a certain energy about yourself, right? You know that you have a certain outlook and a certain mindset, and you emanate positive energy around you, right? You can bring positive energy to any environment that you're in simply because your ability to be grateful and to have gratitude on a consistent basis as a man with a strong masculine identity and as a man who embraces himself fully. Right. So you know that you're the prize. You know that you bring value, and you know all of these things about you. And this is where your confidence comes from, because you know what you can do for yourself. Therefore, you know what you can do for someone else who is close to you. OK, you know that you're operating at 100%. You know that you're living a life of abundance. So therefore, you're the prize. And this is something that she has to contend with. So you don't have to get her to believe anything about you. You don't have to get her to be afraid to lose you. All you have to do is to know these things about yourself and then create a level of consistency about your character. And once she sees the consistency of your character, she sees the consistency of the value that you bring, then she will also begin to know this about you, because through consistency over time, she will see these things about you and she will know these things through experience. So she will begin to know and believe these things. And not that she will necessarily be afraid to lose you, but she will understand that losing you may be to her detriment because you are that valuable. You get what I'm saying? I mean, you don't want to keep a woman out of fear, but you want a woman to have a healthy respect of your value. So she cherishes that value. She respects that value, and she does what she needs to do to stay on your program, to maintain that value and to keep you in her life, because she wants to keep you, not because she's afraid of losing you. And the last part that she talked about basically is You should never be afraid to still have the ability to flirt with a woman, to know how to say something charismatic or funny or humorous to make a woman laugh, to pay a woman a compliment in an innocently flirtatious way, whether or not your girl is there. You know what I'm saying? If you're dating somebody, whether or not she's there, you should have the ability to do that, right? And if she responds in a super jealous and disrespectful way, that's not the type of woman you want to be with anyway. You want to be with the type of woman that can see you display your ability to make a woman smile, to compliment a woman, to still be somewhat of a ladies' man, right? You still want to have the remnants of a ladies' man at the very least inside you, because that's what your girl fell in love with when y'all first met, right? She fell in love with your ability to stimulate a woman and to affect a woman in a positive way. So she still needs to be able to see you do that. Right. And by the way, shout out to the late, great Patrice O'Neill. So what he said was, your woman should always smell fish on you, so she knows that you have the ability to still catch fish. So what he's saying is that your woman should still have a healthy respect for the fact that you still know how to attract women, even if you've been with her for a long time. You get what I'm saying? So that's what it's really about. It's not that you need to threaten a woman or anything like that, but you still need to have that way about you as a man where you know how to stimulate a woman. You know how to positively affect a woman, to make a woman smile, to be able to compliment a woman, to be able to flirt with a woman. So that side of you is not dead, because for a lot of guys, what happens is their woman will lose attraction for them over time, because a lot of men, once they get into a monogamous situation or they get married, they lose that part of them, right? That part of them begins to die, as well as the attraction that their wife or their woman has for them. That also begins to die. OK, so the part of you that attracted your woman in the first place has to be there. It can never die, or else you risk her attraction dying with it. All right. So it's your boy, Miles Cunningham. Hope you got something from this video. Hope you're having a great day. Be good to yourself. And remember, the truth is inside you. Peace.